Hi, I'm Andrea from Miaoxiang Sanqi, and I'm located in Yunnan Wenshan, which is the main production area of Sanqi in China. In July, we lead you to visit the high-quality Sanqi planting base, and every year, the mature Sanqi will be harvested from October to December. Today, we will take you through the process of harvesting and processing. Sanqi takes 3 years to grow, and this is the seed. The fully matured red seed are picked and then peeled, and the seed with the red skin removed look like this. The peeled seed has to be sent stored and sterilized before they can be sold. Sanqi is full of treasure. The stem and leaves not only have the function of blood activation, analgesic and anti-inflammatory, and blood lipid lowering, but also have sedative and tranquilizing effect and promote digestion. Sanqi grows to flower in the second year. The flower period is from July and August. You can see this is how the flower look like. Sanqi flower cleans head, calms the liver, and generates fluid to quench thirst. It is also a widely used part of Sanqi. Flour can be made into a variety of medicinal dishes by washing and drying them after harvesting. The base we came today is the Miaoxiang High-Quality Sanqi Germplasm Resource Nursery. The main purpose of the Sanqi grown in this space is to carry out variety selection. So, all the Sanqi behind me keep the seeds. We divide Sanqi into Chun Sanqi and Dong Sanqi, whether the seeds are cultivated or not. Chun Sanqi that does not cultivate seeds and is nutrient supplied to the main root, which has fuller and more solid appearance and is usually harvested from October to December. Dong Sanqi that cultivated seeds. The seeds are picked from November to December, and because the nutrients are supplied to the seed, the shape at this time is dry up and more wrinkled. Next, please ask our staff to demonstrate the process of Sanqi harvesting. First, remove the stem and the leaves on the ground. Then, carefully rake the root out of the soil with tools. This process is easy to cause the root to break if not operated properly. The broken Sanqi increases the risk of active ingredient loss and secondary pollution. Miaoxiang high-quality Sanqi is safer and more effective because of the fact that we control the quality of Sanqi from variety selection and breeding. Currently, Miaoxiang has 7 new varieties of Sanqi. The highly resistant Sanqi is less prone of disease and can avoid to use of chemical pesticides. And the high content of active ingredient is steadily higher than the national standard. It is from our strict quality control that Miaoxiang has continued to obtain the 4 major organic certifications from Japan, EU, USA, and China for more than 20 years. And we can apply for Ethylene TC certificate for each shipment. The number on the plant will accompany the entire planting and production process, which is also the embodiment of high-quality Sanqi in Miaoxiang with full control and traceability. Next, let's take a look at the processing together. Now we come to the primary processing factory, which covers an area of about 40 acres and has a daily capacity of about 50 tons of fresh Sanqi. The high-quality Sanqi required to arrive at the processing plant for trimming, cleaning, and drying within 24 hours after harvesting, which greatly protects the Sanqi nut from breakage and decay during transportation. At this time, the number of the base stage plant come to the processing plant together. Our Sanqi has its own ID card, will follow the whole production process. What you can see is the pruning and sorting area. The first step is to be pruned. Production area are clearly divided by sight lines. Tools are placed in a standardized manner. And the part of Sanqi is decomposed and put into different colored frames for easy cleaning and management. Different from the industry rough processing status quo, we manage primary processing with more standardized standards. After trimming, we'll enter the cleaning process. This is the third generation of Miaoxiang Sanqi cleaning machine. This cleaning machine capacities of about 1 ton per hour greatly improve the cleanliness and cleaning efficiency. Only this one cleaning machine has more than 20 patents. Our Sanqi will not touch the ground after cleaning, effectively reduce microbial indicators, and avoid secondary pollution. Compared to the traditional method, has been greatly improved. The cleaned Sanqi will into the low temperature area drying equipment, and each stage needs to be executed strictly according to the corresponding time and the temperature, and recording clearly to ensure the quality during the whole drying process. We will use AD drying with solar greenhouse drying to ensure that the Sanqi drying balance. We have long years of stability test date and get the customer consistent praise. The solar drying sheet is also one of the patents of Miaoxiang, which is now in its third generation. This patent is promoted in the industry for free and has driven the capacity of drying Sanqi in the whole industry. Once the Sanqi has pruning, cleaning, drying, it will into the transit warehouse, where it will be stored in batches according to different quality grades in the standardized manner, and strictly management according to the batch number on the material cards. The warehouse strictly follows the regulations of the storage temperature and the humidity of Chinese herbal medicines. When the customer put forward further processing needs or purchasing demands, Sanqi will go from the transit warehouse to the next destination, GMP factory. When a customer makes a request for Sanqi powder, it will be further processed in GMP factory, which is 100,000 grade purification workshop. Miaoxiang uses pharmaceutical standards to produce health foods and has large processing equipment to ensure production efficiency and product safety, and we were able to process according to customer requirements, such as primary crushing. We also provide our customer with 200 mesh powder, which is considered to be the most easily absorbed fineness by human body. Miaoxiang continues to export to developed countries for more than 20 years, synchronized with the international market demand, with a high-pressure steam sterilizer to meet the needs. We are committed to non-radiation sterilization. After further processing, the product will be finished with standardized packaging in the workshop and enter the shipping warehouse. Export products use export-grade contents without need to avoid metal-frozen objects, with food-grade inner bags, clear labels and standardized management, ensure the security of inventory management. Miaoxiang, based on 76 years of cultivation technology with consistent planting and processing system, consistent management system, consistent control system, consistent talent system, guarantee high quality with stable quality and yard. Welcome to our hometown, Wenshan, Yunnan.